Hola a todos, hola profesor.
Hola Dinara, hola chicos, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, profesor. Un poco cansada.
¿Por qué?
Muy trabajo.
Mucho trabajo, sí, tienes mucho trabajo.
Mucho trabajo, profesor. ¿Y tú?
Ok, muy bien, también con muchas cosas. Sí,
¿Qué cosas?
la tesis, el diploma. Sí,
So, guys, our Steven, he's an engineer, right?
yes.
So he's doing his master degree in engineering. What type of engineering? I forgot.
Bioengineering.
So bioengineering, not just engineering. As I understand, you want to help people with without legs and arms to have arms and artificial arms and legs, right?
Yes, that's for prosthetics, but yes, we can help with that.
Yes. And how did you come to this profession?
I like it. I always like it. So
So you were born. You were born.
Yes, I was
and you
born,
were like,
and I say I will be.
I'll be a bioengineer. No, how is it?
No, actually, I like medicine, and I also like technology. So I figured out that there is something called bioengineering.
Were you weak as a child when you were a kid?
Why I what?
Weak, your health when you were a kid, your body.
What's
were you ill? Were you ill quite often in your childhood?
I didn't.
I mean, for example, usually when, for example, in my case, I became a teacher because when I was a kid, most teachers, they were horrible. I thought that they're so rude, they explain badly, and that's why I decided to become a teacher to improve education system. And in your case, you were just like, oh, I would like to help.
Well, actually, I don't know. I think that I like to help people. Yes, and I think that prosthetics is something really interesting, and robotics also. So that's it. It's because I like it.
So, guys, why now I concentrate your attention on Steven's profession? Because thankfully to his, let's say, engineering education, his brain works a bit in different way. Thankfully to that, he simplifies grammar and explains it in very clear way. When, for example, I ask you, please, I do not understand terms, you simplify all those terms and explain to me like I am a child. So, in my opinion, of course, it's not just my opinion, it's Einstein, Albert Einstein, who said that you know your subject well when you can explain it to a 5-year-old child. That's why I always pretend a child who understands nothing. I myself teach. I've been teaching for 15 years, I think, and obviously I know all these terms. But my let's say role in these YouTube videos to pretend a child. I'm ready. Ketema oi. Okay. That's how I explain my stupidity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today we're going to continue with verbs with these pronouns me, te, se, le, os. Okay. So in the previous video, we see the contrast with normal verbs and with verbs with se, right? Now we are going to see these verbs that they are not reflexive. They don't finish with se, right? But we're still using these personal pronouns.
¿Por qué?
It's because of the construction, and we will see.
Can you please give me an example first, and then I will understand you?
Yes. For example, ¿te gusta este traje? Right? So we have the example here. ¿Te gusta este traje? Do you like this dress? And in English, it's not like not like that, like this. But for example, in Russian and in Spanish, is very similar this way.
I know this phrase only because I heard it a lot of times, but I never understood why in this case you use te, me, le, and so on.
Because gustar to whom? To me, right? if we use depends, right? For example, I say, I like this dress. In
Why
English,
can't I say just gusto?
gus- gusto is another time. It's past.
For example, trabajo. I say yo trabajo.
Yes, yo trabajo. The thing is that, for example, these verbs have only two conjugations. Yes, for singular and for plural. Right.
It's an exception, right?
There is another form, not an exception.
Sorry?
It's another form, right? It's not an exception.
Another type of maybe another type of verbs, no?
Yes, yes.
And we just need to
Remember them. Yes.
and shut our mouths, right? Oh my god.
Yeah, but I think it's quite easy because they usually explain feelings, most of them. But let's see, right? So we have only two construction for singular and for plural. Singular is going to be, for example, gustar. If we take the verb gustar, gusta, me gusta, plus what I like. See? Me gustan, me gusta, I don't know, me gusta el té. I like tea. And for plural, we use me gustan. Yes, we just add n, right? Or we have also the verb encantar. It's like to love, right? Me encanta or me encantan. For example, nos gustan la paella y el marisco.
Steven, so can I say I like you? For example, me gusta tú. Right?
Me gustas tú.
Oh my god, why?
Because here we don't use. Let me think. We are using another person, so we have two persons here. I, you. Me gustas tú. Gustas is going to be with tú.
Gustas changes because of tú.
Because of tú.
I like you.
Yes. I cannot say me gusta tú. I can say, for example, me gusta tu pelo. I like your hair.
It's clear, okay. And when I like another person, I mean,
Yes.
and when I see when I say me gustas tú, it means I like you as a person or as a male, for example,
As male.
or both.
Both. I would say both.
Depending on context.
Yes, yes.
I can see. And me encantas tú.
It's the same.
And for example, why do we say te amo tú?
No. Just
me amo. Te amo. Wait. I want to think. Te amo. So I love you.
Yes. But amo,
It's different.
Yes, it's different.
Okay, it's not in this list of in this type of verbs.
Yes.
I do it only because I love Spanish. I mean the language. If not love towards Spanish, I wouldn't do all these nightmares.
Okay, but is it clear or not?
Clear, yes. Clear that I need to just memorize. Full stop.
Okay. Let's see. For example, attention, right?
As usual, atención.
Yes, we can use it. Gustar plus any infinitive. For example, me gusta bailar. Yes, I like to dance. We will use it for singular. For example, okay, we use me gusta bailar, and we can say also a Concha le gusta cantar y bailar. Yes. Here we use a Concha. To Concha, her she likes to sing and to dance.
Why we say a concha, not concha?
Yes, a Concha. We use a Concha
because there is name
to emphasize, right? We have here, for example, a Concha to her. Yes. Look, we use this. It's like to Concha, to her. She likes to do that. We have twice in order to emphasize. Because, for example, we have le for he, for she.
Right? I see.
And that way we can be more clear. So, for example, here, yes, we can say le gusta to whom? To you, to him, to her.
Mhm. To Concha. Mhm.
Yes, to Concha. That's why we
I see.
use a.
Mhm, mhm. So, guys, again, Spanish is also like English. It's analytical language, and in my opinion, Spanish is more analytical language. So all these le, we need to be clear, precise, who likes what, and so on.
Yes, yes. For
Mhm.
example, a mis padres les gusta mucho viajar.
Mhm.
To my parents, they love to travel. Or a Elsa no le gusta cocinar. To
Mhm.
Elsa, she don't likes to cook.
And
That's
we
it.
cannot say Elsa no le gusta cocinar.
No, we should use a.
Okay, clear. Mhm, thank you.
There is some verbs which we can use this kind of a structure, right? For example, apetecer. Apetecer is when you like something. For
Mhm.
example, food. Yes, you desire it. Doler, doler, to heart.
Hurt.
Hurt, yes, when you feel pain. Importar, when you matter something.
Mhm.
Interesar, interesting.
To be interested.
To be interested, right?
Mhm. So in all these verbs, they are like in English: to be hurt, to be interested, right?
Yes. For example, we can say me duele o me duelen.
What difference? Mhm.
What's
What?
the difference?
Yeah.
Singular and plural, right? Singular is me duele
Mhm.
and plural is me duelen. You see, we use
So
n.
I like. Can you please examples?
Okay, for example, here there is an example. We use here. ¿Te duele la cabeza? Yes. You.
Do you like?
No, do you like? Do you feel pain in your head? Me duelen los pies, we say. Here, for example, duelen, plural, because it's the foot.
Feet.
Feet, not foot.
2 feet.
Okay, yes. So, me duelen los pies. My feet pain. Hurt, yes. So that's how we can use. We can use with in singular or in plural. No me importa madrugar. Yes. I don't care to wake early.
Sorry?
No me importa madrugar. Yes, I don't care if I wake up early.
So it's easy for me to wake up early, right? Kind of.
Yes.
Mhm.
I don't care. I can do that. For example, with interesar. ¿Te interesan las matemáticas? Are you interested in mathematics?
I see. So here it's clear. Apetecer. Can you remind the name? The meaning?
Apetecer is kind of when do you like something? Do you desire? Right? Some food. For example, me apetece. Okay, me apetecen unas donas. Yes, I desire donuts. I like. I want to eat them.
And quedar.
And quedar.
So let's guys. In some cases, we need to translate. We need to give you a literal translation. You to understand the construction. And in this case, Spanish say we are left only with 20 euros, right?
Yes, we only have 20.
So yeah, in English we say we only have 20 euros, and here they want to concentrate our attention that
we had a big amount, and then we just have like a part of it.
Yes, we are left with 20 euros. Okay.
Yes, and that's it. I think that's the most important to remember the conjugation, that singular and plural, and to use the personal pronouns. And if we want to make emphasis, so we can use a, right? A mí, a ti, so on.
So in this case, a means to Elsa.
Yes, to Elsa,
to my parents.
to my parents, to me.
In English, you say for Elsa, this is important. For my parents, this is important, for example.
Actually, in Spanish too. Sí, if I want to say that. Para mis padres es importante, but that's different.
Okay. I just wanted to say how they say in English.
Okay. And that's it for today.
So, for me, these verbs, they do not have ending, se ending, right?
Yes.
They just gustar and cantar, but with them we use me, te, le, los, os, les. Why? Because it's like in English, to be interested, to be important. For example, this is important to me, right?
Yes.
Let's say in English we use to be plus adjective, and so you never say I like. You always say to me like.
To me like.
For example, when we say I work at school, how do you say in Spanish, please?
Yo trabajo en la escuela.
I see. Those today's in this lesson verbs we use when we do something towards objective, right? So,
why?
I like, for example, how do you say I like reading?
Me gusta leer.
I like books.
Me gustan los libros.
I cook dinner.
Yo cocino la cena.
So I cook dinner. I do it. I do something. I like dinner.
Me gusta la cena. O me gusta cenar.
Guys, only one thing how I can explain. Just I'm interested in cooking. I'm interested cooking. I'm interested to cook. So the only how I can if for example, you see my brain works in a way that if you say to me as a teacher, like, Dinara, shut your mouth. Just remember. Yeah.
No. So in Spanish, it's like we use to me. To me likes something. Yes. To me likes to sing. To me likes to eat, for example. Right. So the at the first moment we show to whom. Right. That's it. What's different from English. If,
for example, I'm studying. For example, let's pretend that this is my the first Spanish lesson. I would explain it to myself. Sorry, that those gustar, encantar, apetecer, doler, importar, all these verbs. You see, because in English we do not have important. It's an adjective. Adjective, and in Spanish, it's a verb.
Okay.
It's a verb. So we do not have important, and when something is important, we say to be important. So and books are important to me. Even in English, we say to me. Books are important to my mother. It's just that in Spanish you use te, me, te, le, nos, os, les before yes. Verbs.
Before.
So it's the same as in English, guys. Oh my God! Finally, I understood it. So please write down if you are. If finally it is clear to you, and we'll be very happy if you share this video with other people who study Spanish and finally to understand this, not just to memorize. Pure memorization is very stupid when we study anything. Sorry. And Steven, as usual, thank you to your patience. You are a very, very patient person, even though I know that sometimes you want to kill me, other students, first of all me, because let's say I pretend an annoying student, because as a teacher, to me it's important you to understand, not just memorize, to understand why
is it like
that? And like, because there is always logic. It's not like Spanish, they are crazy and that's why they decided to say me, te, se, le. Okay, and thank you. As usual, gracias. Muchas gracias, professor. What are we going to study in tema 56? I still hate numbers. That's why I say 56 instead of what?
56.
56.
Yes.
Guys, write down what is more difficult to you when you study languages. For me, it's directions. I hate directions, and I hate numbers.
Okay. So for the next class, we are going to see progressive. So we will see the verb estar plus gerundio. Gerundio is like in English ing.
I'm reading.
Yes.
Looking forward. Subscribe to our social media. We'll be happy to see you on our speaking classes because, in our opinion, grammar you can study with our 3 lessons on YouTube. Gracias. Adiós, amigas y amigos.
Adiós a todos. Chao, Dinara.